Are you sick of conflicting advice when it comes to your child's sleep? If so, you're not alone. I myself get a bit confused at times by all the information out there because now being a sleep consultant, obviously I get every other sleep consultant's posts come onto my social media too. So, and it can just be white noise. You know, you're just scrolling. It's like, oh, another piece of advice, another piece of advice. Now, obviously, I'm adding to that, just doing this video now. I appreciate that, but I want to just cut through the noise and talk about how so many pieces of advice can be so vastly opposing to each other, and it's frustrating. Now, the way I often deal with it is to apply one clever filter. If you ever hear anybody say you must always or you should never, you just scroll on. Now, this commonly applies to things such as blackout blinds, feeding to sleep, co-sleeping, purees versus infant-led weaning, that sort of thing. But the truth is, in most cases, these are just someone's opinion. Doesn't necessarily apply to your child. Nobody knows your child like you do. There is no blueprint, and children are all different. They're just little people, and people have different preferences, different personalities. So different approaches are going to work for different children. So the main thing I want you to take away from this video is it's okay to experiment. There are definitely no rules, and please don't try to follow every bit of advice that you find out there or feel like you're falling short if you don't do some of these things. I can't tell you the number of people I come across who don't believe they have any problems until they go on social media and they see things that tell them they should be doing things in a certain way, but they're finding that things work in a different way. So then they come to me to ask if that's okay. And it's really sad because it makes people question their abilities in parenting. Fair enough if you've got specific questions about specific situations and you want to gather a few people's opinions on what might work, then that's great. But if you're just open to all of this advice out there, it can quickly lead to overwhelm and confusion. So in short, please don't follow every piece of advice out there, even mine, because it simply may not apply to you. If things are working for you and you're getting the rest that you need, you're doing a great job. Don't bother reading all this stuff. Every family is unique. You know your baby better than anybody else. Do what works. Filter out all the other noise. It doesn't matter.